Hello, I'm Kenneth Himmler, Sr., and I am the CEO and founder of Integrated Asset Management, a wealth management and financial planning firm. Today, we are going to discuss the differences between a callable and a non-callable CD. We will also explain the differences between a fixed and a variable CD. First, what is a callable CD? A callable CD is an option that a bank will generally put into the CD certificate or the contract that allows the bank to call it. Calling simply means that they can retract it. Generally, they will have to pay you the interest that is due up to the date that they call it, usually the day prior to the call. This allows a bank the back-out provision. Now, generally, we don't see a callable CD in a low interest rate environment. You are going to see that most likely in a high interest rate environment. The bank, if we were back to the 1982 period, where banks were paying 12 to 16% on CDs. The bank is, of course, worried that if interest rates drop, they're going to be committed to paying a much higher interest rate. At that time is actually when you want to lock the bank down into a higher rate. Commit the bank for a much longer period at a much higher rate. Sometimes in those periods of time in our history, that's when the banks really pull out the callable options. A fixed CD does not allow that. It locks the bank in. Now, what the difference is between a fixed and a variable CD is a fixed CD will pay the same interest rate from the beginning of the term to the end of the term, whereas a variable CD will fluctuate, generally based upon some type of index. It could be the LIBOR, it could be the federal index, a 10-year T-note index. It depends on what index they use. That interest rate is more applicable in low interest rate environment. So if we are in a low interest rate environment and you see interest rates are going up, you may want to use a variable rate CD. Hopefully that helps you understand the differences between fixed and variable and callable and non-callable CDs. Again, my name is Kenneth Himmler, Sr. I'm the CEO and founder of Integrated Asset Management.